What is DSL? It is called as a digital subscriber line. Okay, it is a most promising for the support of high speed internet over the existing local loops. Okay, that means see here for what we'll use this digital subscriber line, especially for the transmission. Okay, that means it is a useful for the support of high speed internet connection. Okay, and this set is also referred to as xDSL. Also, we can say this X we can also replace with A, V, H or anything we can replace. Okay. And now here we'll see like what is mean by this xDSL. Here in this we have a communication. The DSL modem will help for the router or computer with the outlet for the high-end transmission of data. Okay. And here the technologies which are useful for this digital subscriber line are asymmetric DSL, and this asymmetric DSL light or universal DSL and HDSL high bit rate DSL, symmetric DSL or very high bit rate DSL. These are all comes under the technologies which are for the digital subscriber line. Okay, what are the features of this digital subscriber line? It helps us to meet the need for networks in different scenarios like fiber optic cable or some cable or 3G, 4D dongle. Okay, for all these things, okay, it is helpful. And next, it supports the ISP service providers so that we can, that use it as a compatible with most of the service providers. And it also going to support the high speed or high quality telephone calls. Okay, and there is an available app to manage the modem. Okay, and next, now here just we now learned about what is meant by digital subscriber line. As the other concept will continue, it is called as a LAN. What is mean by LAN? Everyone will have some idea. What is mean by LAN means LAN is a local area network. Okay. And LAN means it is a local area network. Okay. Here, LAN, local area network. What is mean by LAN? It is a local area network. Here, this LAN is mainly used for what? For the transmission of data within the organization. Okay. Transmission of data within a building. Okay. Or in a room. Okay. Data within a building or some room. Okay. And here, now we'll see like a network consisting of two or more computers that are linked in order to share all the form of resources. Okay. It includes communication. Both LAN and wireless LAN networks are interrelated and they share the common characteristics. Okay. And next here what we have, like what is mean by this local area network. It is a type of network that connects all the devices in a small geographic area such as home, office or school. Simply I can say within a building or within a room. If we want to connect the number of devices, then we can use this LAN. Okay, these LANs are typically used with wide connections such as Ethernet cables to connect devices to a central hub or switch. Okay, this allows the devices to share the data, resources, and devices such as printer and storage devices. Here, this LAN is mainly a network that connects devices in a small geographic area such as home, office, or school. Okay, and what are the advantages of LAN here? Like the speed, security, and cost. These are the main advantages of this local area network. Why means here the LANs provide fast data transfer rates. Okay. Typically, we have 100 Mbps or 1 Gbps. It allows for quick data transfer between the devices. And when we go for this security, the LANs are generally more secure than wireless LANs as they are physically connected and less susceptible to outside interference. Okay. And the cost is also for the LAN is less expensive. Why? Because here we have to, the maintenance will be very less and we have completely the wide connection that are often less expensive than wireless technology. And whenever if we have this disadvantages, when we go for the disadvantages of the LAN, here the LANs typically use wired connections, which limits device mobility and flexibility. Whenever if we are go for this range, the limited range, the range of LANs is limited by the length of the Ethernet cable. Okay, which means that devices must be physically located within a small area, and the installation of the LANs can also be little bit complex. Okay, and it requires the routing of cables and installation of switches. All these are needed for the LAN. Okay, and here what is mean by this wireless local area network, WLAN? Here it is a type of network that uses the wireless technology such as Wi-Fi to connect the devices in the same area. Okay, we can also call it as a WAN, WAN also we can call, or wireless LAN we can call. This wireless LANs, it uses the wireless access points for the transmission of data between the devices. It allows for greater mobility as well as for the flexibility. Okay, and here whenever if we go for these advantages, where we use this wireless LAN within some organization. Okay, between the two organization, not the outside of the world. Okay, and here the advantages of this wireless LAN are what? Here it provides greater mobile device mobility. Okay, and also flexibility, as devices can connect wireless from anywhere within the network range. And installation for the wireless LAN are easier, okay, than LANs, as they do not require physical cabling or switches. And whenever if we have this wireless LAN, it can cover a larger area than LAN. I already said this one. And it allows for the greater device connectivity as well as for the flexibility. Okay, and what is the disadvantage of wireless LAN here? These wireless LANs are less secure than LAN, as wireless signals can be intercepted by unauthorized users or devices. It happens, okay? And the speed for the wireless LAN provides slower than data transfer. Whenever if we have this wide LAN in the LAN range, here the speed is very high, okay? But whenever if we have this wireless LAN, the speed is less, okay? And typically it is 54 Mbps, okay? Which can result in slower data transfer between the devices. And what is meant with this interference? Some interference is suspectable, okay, from other wireless devices, which can cause connectivity issues, okay. And now we'll see what are the differences between LAN and WLAN. What is meant by this LAN? It is a local area network. WLAN means what? Wireless local area network. And this LAN connection, it includes both wired and wireless connection. Whenever if we have this WAN, it connects are completely wireless. Okay. And this LAN network is a collection of computers or other such network devices in a particular location that are connected together by communication elements or network elements. Whenever if we have this wireless LAN means, this is a network, it is a collection of computers or other such network devices in a particular location that are connected together wirelessly by communication elements or network elements. And LAN is free from external attacks, okay? Like interruption of signals, cyber criminal attacks, all these things. Whereas if we have this wireless LAN means it is vulnerable to external attacks. We have a option of getting the external attacks, okay? And when compared to wireless LAN, this local area network is more secure. But as we need a communication throughout the world, this wiring is not at all possible. That's the reason we should go with only wireless LAN. Okay. And this network has lost its priority due to the arrival of latest wireless networks. As I said, this wireless LAN is more popular when compared to the LAN. As we have, based on our requirement, we should survive only with the wireless LAN. Okay. All the best.